Hi guys, it's Dan and Becky from
Bugs on the Windshield.
have you guys ever been to Wyoming? Or have you ever been to Dubois, Wyoming? Well, we have. In fact, we went last year for an off-road trip and we had a blast. So stay tuned and we'll show you how it went. I think it's about a 15-hour trip to Dubois, Wyoming for us. So we split it up. We had a little road trip beforehand, which was kind of fun.
Yeah.
We drove across Kansas and Colorado, actually, a little bit of Colorado. We got started on our trip across Kansas, and the closer we got to Colorado, the weather seemed to change just a little bit.
How come it always seems to rain right around here?
I don't know. It does. It did last time.
Yeah, last time it was really
Came
bad.
through here. It's really bad.
It just looks like it may be more towards the north there. That's pretty much going.
Yeah. Over that way. Wow. We're almost to Colorado.
Yep.
It's coming up.
Let's see what.
There's that weather. We crossed crossed over into Colorado, and immediately the roads changed. It used to be the opposite way when we traveled to Colorado. The roads in Kansas were a little bit rough, and once we crossed over into Colorado, then things were a lot smoother. But not the case this time.
Yeah, they had the welcome mat was.
The past few years, that's the way it's been.
But I think they are working on it because we did get a little farther in and then it smoothed it out. So.
Yes, it did.
Signs, should we stop?
I don't think
people already stopped.
Yeah, people already. We don't need to stop. We've seen it a bunch of times.
We've seen these people before too.
These people? I don't think so.
These people are going.
Oh yeah, we have seen it. We passed them. They passed us.
Yeah.
That was pretty shaky. Look at that. You can tell we're in Colorado all of a sudden.
Yeah, like I said, the road just kind of went to.
Yeah, sure did. Oh wait. Oh.
We can't.
Are we back in Kansas?
Nope.
Look at that sky. Oh well, it's too shaky to record.
Man, this is.
Okay.
We saw this guy at the truck stop. Boy, we envious of all his gear.
Yep. Immediately jealous. We stopped at the Denver East KOA. I think it's in Strasburg, and we spent the night in a cabin.
Yeah, we had a cabin, real nice cabin.
Right.
We were able to park the trailer with the razor on the back.
Not too far away.
Not too far away.
And then the next day we headed on into Dubois. It was a beautiful drive. Wyoming is just a gorgeous drive. You know, there you can see for miles and miles and miles, and it's just beautiful scenery. But the closer we got to Dubois, the worse the weather got also, but it really got, the sky, you could really see it was just ominous, I think. So we got into town, and I think we must have followed the storm in.
Yeah, I think the storm it was ahead of us. I mean, we had some of the rain, but the hail was
The hail, man, we missed the hail. We saw a bunch of people pulled off on the side of the road as we came through Dubois, just on the other side of town. That's where we turn off to get up to our cabin, and the road just looked like it was covered in snow, basically.
Yeah, it was real thick. I
Yeah.
was surprised that because we, like I say, we didn't really get into it, but it was there.
This is nuts. It must have is this hail, do you
Yes,
think?
hail.
Yeah, this looks like hail. Wow, they must have really had a storm here. I feel bad for those guys back there on the motorcycle.
There's the King and Queen. There's a forest there.
Okay, keep going off to that way. Don't turn here, just keep going the way that truck came. Looks like snow, that's so crazy. The next morning we got up and we were anxious for some trail riding. So we got ready, bundled up because it was pretty cold
It was a little
out.
cool, yeah.
It was cold
a
out.
little cold
We
that
were
morning.
up higher in elevation, I think. So.
Yeah, the elevation was higher. And
Yes.
like I said, it did warm up later in the day when the sun came out, but it was a pretty cool start.
Just waiting on a driver here. He's up there helping Larry with something. There he is. Oh, some other people just left. Stuck.
I was noticing that my hand signals weren't very consistent. I was a little lazy on a few of those. I did good for the first batch of people. But
Well,
then,
we thought, I mean, it was confusing. That guy went like this, and so you're thinking he's waving,
yeah, and then I thought I was better
there's
way
about
back.
5 more people.
So he was just saying 5 people because they had. So I was the last. I mean, there's only 2 of us. So I was the last one in our group, so I
Right.
was the fist. Usually, where there's more of us, and
How come you're the fist?
because I was the last one.
Well, there's only 2. You have to be
Well,
the fist if you're just
Yeah, that's
2.
the signal.
So if
for
there's just 1, you still got to be the fist.
This is for like the last one. So if you have 1 behind you, you go like this, and that would be what Larry would do. Larry would go like this.
Because Larry was
So
1.
he was so he would say there was 1 more behind me. He would basically be saying how many people are behind him, not him included. He just
Okay.
so. We had a good first day on the trail. We rode for about 25 miles, did about 3.5 hours worth, and we averaged about 11 miles an hour. So we had a lot of fun that day. On the map, you can see where we started from with the small circle, and in the big circle is where the city of Dubois was at. So you get the perspective of where we were at that day.
Because
Now, if you know what the slogan for Wyoming is,
let us know.
let us know.
Tell
Put
us.
a comment.
Yeah, give us a comment. Give us, even if you don't know what it is, give us a comment and make something up, because it'll be fun to.
Yeah, see what your comment is.
Yeah, it was a good day when we stopped and took some photos and stuff up on the trail, and it really was a beautiful place. You know, even though it was pretty chilly that day, it was still really pretty, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got back. Yeah.
It was a neat area. I mean, there was a lot to do out there. We didn't realize.
Lots of trails.
Lots
Yep.
of trails. So, if you like the video, you can give us a thumbs up. But don't forget to subscribe.
And don't forget.
Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're bugs on the windshield.
Be safe out there.
Okay.
Well, like-
I think we need to switch chairs because this one doesn't have a place for me to put my leg.
Okay. Switch to-
Okay, now we're all situated.
What
Have
are
you
we
guys
doing?
ever had to get situated for a video? Well, we had to.
Everybody has to.
We have to, yeah, sometimes we have to. Anyway, that just wore us out.
Right.
Maybe
Okay.
let's do this tomorrow. What do you think? We're too tired.
That was just too much
We're
work.
too tired and more. First of all, I know, I forgot. But I was on a roll there.
You were rolling. That was good. Now we're done. Thanks.
Well, we got to put the first part in. I was like, okay, yeah, here, well, let's do that. Hi, guys.
What's the slogan for Wyoming? They have a slogan?
They have a Wyoming slogan?
Well, yeah,
I think it's like,
Montana's the big sky country.
Right, I think
you
it's-
got Kansas is the sunflower state.
I think it's don't-
You got Missouri just to show.
I think I know what it is. I think it's don't pet the fluffy cows. And we had a little refrigerator. We had to carry a little refrigerator.
Yeah, it was a cooler, the size of a big cooler.
Right.
So it was still a bit of wet.
Good anyway, we did it.
I'll say something, then you'll interject with your
I'll interject
comments.
my comments,
Okay.
my quick wit.
Yeah. Very rarely do we know.
Very rarely do we even
We're not sure
have
we're
any
going with this
clue
video.
about where we're at, even when we're not on the AT.